Hello, welcome to stage 25. This one's titled Milites, aptly titled because we're in a military camp at Diva, D-E-V-A, otherwise pronounced, of course, in Latin, Dewa. So we're going to take a look here through the stage. We got our model sentences, and we're going to focus on those in a little bit. And those model sentences, as always, they're pointing us towards a language feature that hopefully we can kind of figure out on our own, and you're not going to have any problem with at all this stage. And then we've got a story titled Strithio, good old Strithio. And we'll see what's up with him. You can see that there's another character named an Optio, and the Optio is a military officer that's just under the rank of centurion. And then we get a good old Modestus. So this is a Modestus and Strithio chapter, right? And then we have a language feature called the indirect question. And we'll talk about that. Modestus per fuga. Look at this picture. Gosh, who knows what's going on with him? Looks like maybe there's a jail that looks like a jail cell door. I don't know. And then there's three parts to that one, so we know we know it's going to go down in that story. And this is really important. We have a little bit more practice with the imperfect and the pluperfect subjunctive, a holdover from the last stage, a little bit more of a complete picture of the stage, and I think some needed practice. That's going to be good. And then, of course, we have our practicing the language and our culture section on the life of a legionary soldier and work. And then we got some reenactment pictures, and then how the legion is organized, at least in this time period, the first century AD, under the Emperor Domitian. And then, of course, we have our vocabulary checklist. But right now, we are looking at those model sentences. All right, so I'm going to zoom in here and take a look. All right, so look at this here. Miles legionis secundae. Miles legionis secundae. Per castra ambulabat. Okay. Subito. Whoosh. Ooh. Subito. UNM ignotum. Ignotum. Prope horeum. Prope horeum. So here is your horeum. Stat, or latentem conspexit. Interesting. So latentem means hiding. So prope horeum latentem conspexit. He's like, ugh. Hey, tu, clamavit miles. Quis es? Eunice nihil responded. Miles, UNM, iterum, rogavit quis esset. Eunice, fugit. So he's not interested at all in answering that question, answering quis es. Well, we can see inevitably what happens here, right? Miles petivit UNM et facile superavit. All right, well, Miles exclamavit furcifer, quid prope horreum faces. Now remember, horreum is like a granary or a barn, so this would be important because this is where all the food is. This is how they're going to feed the legion. So yeah, it's a good question. Quid prope horreum faces? Eunice dicere nole bot, quid prope horreum faceret. Miles eum ad centurionem. Ad centurionem. Put a big C there for the centurio. Ad centurionum duxit. Well, here is your centurio. UNM conspexit, or conspicatus UNM. And he says, hey, hunc agnosco inquit explorator Britannicus. Let's put a little E by him. Explorator Britannicus est, quem saepe prope castra conspexi. Quomodo, and then I guess this question is, of course, directed at the Centurio. He says, Quomodo eum capisti? And miles tum miles explicavit quomodo UNM capiset. Okay, all right. So with that settled, Centurio ad UNM conversus and rogavit cor incastro venesti. Eunice, tamen tacebat. Centurio, ubi cognoscere non poterat, cor Eunice incastra veneset. Militem usit, so here's your miles. So usit militem, eum ad carcerem ducere. Okay, well, let's put a C for, or maybe we could just spell out carcere. All right. So, Eunice, there's your Eunice. Postquam verba centurionis audivit does actually finally say something. He says, ego sum vercobrex. Let's put a big V over his head. Ah, vercobrex, not an arrow, but a V. You can do that. Okay. Ego sum vercobrex. Filius principis dece anglorum. Vobis non decorum est me in carcera tenera. Well, Centurio exclamavit, Filius principis dece anglorum? Libentissime te video. Nos te diu quirimus. Calamque optimum. Optimum tibi in carcera paravimus. So it looks like Workobrix is going to spend some time in jail. All right. Well, that's going to set up everything for the rest of the stage there. I hope you understood what was going on there in that in those model sentences. Those are about the longest model sentences I think ever in all 40 stages of the Cambridge Latin course. But it's a good preface to what we're going to read here with pretty much the idiocy of Strathio and Modestus. I wonder if that gives us a little bit more context for this. Oh, okay. Well, everybody, we're going to find out. I hope you have a great day. Take care.